Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here. We're going to take a trip down to AAA Chad Crow's first pitch up against Jurgens. See some of these guys down at AAA. Jurgens are only 6 and 7, so top of the first with 1 out. It's going to be thrown in, and this is going to be a single in right field. Now the LKC guys here are affiliates of the Dodgers. We saw a game with them last week, as this one is looks like it's going to be a double up in left field. We will send a guy home, and he will score. So a quick lead there for Chad Crow on the day. Looks like by Jimenez there. Next one, we have pop up in the infield and easily caught. And so, trying to get this runner in from second, something the big guys in the big leagues have had issues with. And it's just straight over to third, easy play. And so we're going to see Chad Crow come out and pitch his first inning of AAA baseball. He's advancing. He's one of our prospects, lefty, and we don't have enough lefties in the rotation, as only we have Lester and Quintana actually, so half the rotation. So go out here, 4-seam down the middle, and Ebner is swinging and missing at that one. Good heat there. 0-1 pitch, and the outside gets a grounder up the middle and easily playable for short. Good dig out at first, and that will end your inning. So only 1 hit by OKC. It is a double though, as Crow's going to come out here and get the single to help his cause. Crow's a decent batter as well. I don't think he's as good as, say, some of the other good pitchers here with Arrieta. They're good at batting, but in the end we do move the runner over, and this one's going to be up the middle. Crow's going to go home. The throw in will be in time, barely there. Bang bang play, and that will end your inning. So Crow's out here with 2 outs. Gave up another double here, but able to jam for the pop out to get the catch over at second. It's coming up here in the 5th. It's going to be hit in under the glove over at second, and that will make men on first and second. So a good hit there up the middle. And next one, it's going to be a chopper on the right side, easily playable over at second. And just a late swing on that one. So coming out here, Crow. And that one's going to be a single up the middle. It looks like we're going to have a long inning here. Only giving up a couple of hits with 2 outs previously. So with 1 on first, it's going to be a dribbler up to him. He's going to go to second. Try to get the double play. Won't get it. So he does get the force out. And that is... that will actually be easy, as there's just a couple of infield and pop outs that are caught there, as we start the next inning with a single. Going over here, we go down the line, and that's going to be a double at least. We'll hold the runner off at third, and so that's guys at second, third. We're threatening to make this and break this game open. Going up here next, a single up the middle. 1 run will score. We'll send the other runner home. It's going to be off the mark. And now the Cubs are up over the Dodgers here, AAA, 3-0. Trying to hold on to this lead, but that's an easy double play turn for the Dodgers. For OKC here, as we come out here for the bottom of the 6th, Crow on the outside, 4-seam, and Lux is looking at that one. 3-1 count, and just rifled up the middle to center field for a base hit. And this one popped up in left field on a another 3-1 count. So we're getting behind these guys, but they're not hitting anything good. Can't get behind in some of the major leaguers, so they'll make you pay with that. And so coming out with a leadoff hit up the middle, and we're trying to widen this score more. We see that with 2 outs now. That's going to be a swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. So we got a couple of other prospects we want to see later on in the ball game, but Crow's going strong with that 4-seam on Estevez up in the zone and getting him chasing. So another 2-1. This is going to be a slow roller over to short. Easy play. And so going up here, 0-1 count. 2 outs, 7th, and this one's going to be rifled over the first baseman into right field. Kind of slow roller once it hit the ground, so it wasn't able to get past the right fielder, but we come in with the slider inside. Smith chasing that one. And so we go in the top of the 8th. And again, we are hitting pretty good, finding all the gaps, as it looks like that one's lost in the light. And that's going to be Jimenez, I believe, again. We're going to go in the 9th, though. Still Crow's out there, and Ebner still swinging away and missing. This is going the outside. This isn't going to be Crow. It's going to be one of the closers out here. So this is deep into right center for a double. He's going to hold up. I thought he was going to go over to third there. And let's see. 0-2 count. This is going to be rifled over to second and easily playable there. So with one more to get the first win for Crow at AAA. That's a slide on the inside, and he's going to swing and a miss, and that's Moreno out there getting the save. One of the guys that we've been grooming for this closing role down at Double and AAA since we've lost. And Moreno, that's his 34th of the year. Crow was his first win of his career at AAA, and then we're back up in the bigs going against the Nationals. This could be a preview of a playoff game, as these guys have seen each other a lot in the playoffs. This Quintana's going to come out here, 12-7, 2.87 ERA, and then Ross coming out here with a 9-8 with a 2.54 ERA. So Ross, he's a bit underrated in this. He has pitched us pretty hard before, and we might see that again today. But first, we get the hit by Hayward. It's a 3-out, 3-down inning in the top of the frame. So Russell here into the double play and leave. That's the issue we're having, is we're leaving men on base or we're hitting into double plays. On a 3-2 count, and that one's going to sneak through to score a run. So Ross looks like he's going to pitch us pretty hard today, and Quintana is going to not have the greatest stuff. But we need to get this done, as Bryant just not able to get anywhere close to Baez to make a play. 0-2 count though, and on Ross to force him the inside. Easy way to get out the pitcher, but pitcher is always better if you take him on a leadoff in the following inning. So here's Contreras, going to hit this one into right center field, and that was going to be deep up against the wall in the ivy. Looks like it gets tangled up in there, but Contreras easily getting on base. Another double. We need to hit him home. That's with 2 outs, and of course his changeup in the inside. Just trying to protect, and that is going to neglect the run there. And here's Bryant throwing over to first, and they say he's safe. We do look at the play, and he gets him by a step. So an 0-2 count, though, getting the chase on the outside. 1-1 count with 2 outs. We're going to have a slow roller to Quintana. Easy play at first, and that will end your inning. So Nationals only up by 1. Coming out here is Happ, and that one looks like a walk, and it is. pretty patient up there. Make Ross pitch to us. Hayward is going to have a single over in the right field, so we have something going here. Need to avoid the double play to end the inning. In the third, Russell. It's going to be a high fly ball in the right field. We will send Happ to go to third, and he's going to be out by a mile. Good throw. A strong arm, not used to it over in right field. I guess it wasn't hit far enough as well. And so we gamble on that one and lose heavily. But this is in center field and can't get the speed of Happ to get there. It's going to be thrown and it's going to be a double. I don't even think the speed of Almora could have gotten there. But Almora is one of our fastest outfielders. And this one's going to be over in left field and it's going to hit the wall. Come back to Schwarber. He's going to throw it in. And that's going to score another run. I know when we get into Madden Show 18 that the games that are over by 4 runs we're going to end up really just simming. But as we're still in 17 and we're late in the year, we're going to keep on going with some of these that are blown out to see if we can come back. And so this one's up, popped up here, and easy play by Contreras. We'll focus on a series instead of a couple games here and there where we see a few things. The only ones that are given, of course, the Crosstown Classic, which will have to be all the time, and some of the other series will do full ones there, as that one's going to score a couple more runs. It's 4-0. Quintana just not having the good stuff today, but that was a slow roll over to Rizzo and able to end the inning there. So the Cubs need to get some base runners and they need to bring them home this time. So in the fourth, Bryant, high fly ball. That's against the. Looks like they were shifting over to the left on Bryant, thinking he was going to pull the ball over in left field, but know about that. Schwarber, easy out over at first, but we do get the run. So we finally get on the board with a Schwarber ground over at first. And here's the next one. That one is in, but we cannot get the out. Russell cannot handle that. It was a close play. He held up at first. We could have got something, but we're not able to get the guy at second. We're not even going to try that because all we need is one. So finally we get Smart go over to first, and we get that one. So Baez, Quintana, and Happ. Baez up first. 1 and 2, and that's a changeup down in the zone and gets him swinging. Just Ross is on point. Pitch hitting. John Jay. John Jay has one deep in the left field, and it's going to be lost in the lights, it looks like. Bounce up, and John Jay will have a triple off the bench. Good hitting there by him. We need to bring him home now. And it's Happ. Happ's going to have one up the middle, and it will score a run. If we don't keep this streak going on base runners, but Happ's got to run in here. Hayward on a 1-2 count. He's in Jacqueline. It's going to be in left field, and that's going to be, or right field, that's going to be foul. Easily foul. 1-2. He's going to hit another one. This is debatable, however. Ooh, it looks close. They're going to have to get with it. Of course, we'll take another look at this, but that looked like it went in front of the post, which would be a foul ball. Zimmerman waiting to see if we can get some clarification first. Trying not to put a little input, but still trying to listen. As they look through, and it looks like they're agreeing that it's going to be an easy call there. We'll take a look at it from the cameras. This is coming from the left side. And it goes behind it, so it's going to be foul. Close one, though. When I looked at it in the camera, it's only foul by about a foot from hitting the post. So Hayward. 1-2 count. Ross. Still a good high fly ball, but that'll be easily playable in right field. Give him a little run, but within his reach. Giving it O'Brien a couple times for Hayward, but not able to get it out of the park. So Santiago coming in here in the 6th. And that's going to be a single over in left field. Our bullpen isn't the strongest, and that's something we have to work on through the draft and I think through free agency going into next season. But we have a double play there, finally getting something right. Jason Worth there that was over on first. Looks like he messed up his hamstring a little bit. As we go into the 6th, Russell. Now that one's in left center field. Seems like a lot of our hits are in left center, as that one's going to be a double. So trying to crawl our way back. Bryant up the middle for a single. We're going to send Russell home. Russell has the speed, but the throw's off the mark anyway. And just one more to bring down this lead. Bryant out there. So we're down by 1. Rizzo. That's going to be picked up in a double play turn. I mean, just in front of the bag, able to grab it. And here we go, Santiago. The issue he has is after 1 inning, gotta bring him out. Just have to bring him out, because that happens. It's a 2-1 run shot there. Daniel Murphy can't talk, and he jacks that one. Makes it a 3-run game. That's back up the middle. Dangerous for the pitcher. Close to hitting him in the head, but that's going to be a single out in center field. Next one is Happ, and he's chasing a 4-seam up and outside, but it is in the zone, and that will end your inning. So going to the 9th here, we're going to see Grimm getting a strikeout. Grimm gives us some quality innings, and I think it's something that we need to rely on him a little bit, as him and Rendon have some good innings. But the wind here carrying this one, and that will be in the basket. And this game was long from over, but I mean, Grimm, that was just a pitching error on my part. I hung that one, easily hit by Harper, but that will end your game there. And just not a lot happening. If that is what we expect in the playoffs, we could be one and done after Quintana falls behind and Ross just throws us all around the yard. And we end up losing that series against Washington. Biggest thing though, at 17 wins, or at 16 wins, Arrieta picks up his 17th when we, I believe, do that one, and he does. As we move down, Crow back down to AAA to play a series down there in the playoffs. See if we can get those guys going. He's 8-5 down at AA, and they have one against Jacksonville. But we're back on track in the majors, though. After losing that series, we're coming back with a vengeance and winning 3 or 4 straight. Yeah, but then Cincinnati beats us off and takes that series. So even going at Jacksonville at AA, we end up being knocked out. So I will see you guys next time. Later.